This morning, new legislation is suggesting sending Georgia parents to jail if their child attacks an educator. The president of the Georgia Federation of Teachers worked with lawmakers to draft the Georgia Parent Accountability Act. In addition to jail time, parents could be fined or sentenced to community service. Officials say this act is in response to what they call an outbreak of violence against educators.
If I run a red light, I pay the price. If I don't pay internal revenue, I pay the price. So parents now will have to get a grip and understand who their children are, because some parents don't even know what their children are doing.
The General Assembly reconvenes in January, and that's when lawmakers could debate this bill.